Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and this time I'm going to be showing you 5 cars that cost $30,000 and under that have almost supercar performance. But before I get started, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to join my GVRP Discord. The link is in the description below. So yeah, today I've bought 5 cheap, really fast cars, and the total bill was around 130 grand. That is like so much less than a new supercar. So, yeah, let's start with the cheapest one. So for 20 grand, you can get the Pontiac GTO. So yes, this has a 6-liter V8 engine, and well, this thing is a rocket ship. So yeah, it's a really good looking car. I like the spoiler. Yeah, it's not like a crazy looking car, and I like that. So it's just a good looking car. So here is the startup sound. Pretty nice. Here are the revs. So, not the best sounding engine ever, but it's still pretty good. So let's take this thing for a drive. So look at that, already at 60. There's 100. There's 120. And there's 163 miles an hour. So yeah, this car is incredibly fast. So here is an acceleration test. So this goes from 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds. Like, that is supercar performance. So here is a 0 to 100 test. And here we go. So this goes from 0 to 100 in 8.3 seconds. So yeah, this car is really fast. So now for the handling. So this car is kind of like a drift machine. And it's a lot of fun. So the steering is super light on this car. So for traffic and stuff, that's not great. Like for RP, it's not great because you'll try to adjust and then boom, you'll go into the other lane and then you'll try to adjust again and this will happen. But if you're trying to drift, it's really fun. So you just, okay, I missed that corner. But yeah, you just go into the corner really fast and this car will slide. Here we go. Yep, and it's sliding. So all of this for just $20,000. Like, that is less than a Honda Civic, that is less than a Corolla. Even a Kia, I think, in game is more expensive than that. So yeah, that is an absolute bargain. So again, for $20,000 is the Volkswagen Golf R. So this is not a V8 rear-wheel drive drift machine like the other car. This is still a really fast 4-wheel drive V6 hatchback. So yeah, this car costs $20,000, but you can spend an extra $10,000 for the URT2 version. So this car is a lot lower, has a carbon fiber diffuser, it's really loud, you get new wheels, new stickers, it's a lot cooler, but today we are going to stick with the basic Golf R. So this car is pretty much as fast as the other Golf, so yeah, I'm going to stick with this. So yeah, this is a really good looking car, and it recently got refreshed, so that's really cool. So here's the startup sound. Ooh, that sounds mean. Here are the revs. Okay, that sounds really nice. So, yeah, let's take this thing for a drive. So yeah, this car is really fast. As you can see right now, look at that. There's 80. There's 100. There's 140. And there's 160 miles an hour. So here's a 0 to 60 test. So this goes from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. So that is a lot faster than the Pontiac GTO. So this car is just so fast. So here's a 0 to 100 test. So this goes from 0 to 100 in 6.73 seconds. So that is way, way, way faster than the GTO. So for the handling, this car is really nice. I like it a lot more than the GTO. This car will not drift. However, it's just like, it's got so much grip. So the steering is quite heavy on this car. It's not light, but it's just like an absolute dream. Yeah, this car will not drift. So the steering, yeah, is a lot heavier on this car, but still, it's so, like, direct. Like, it's so easy. So the next car coming in at $25,000 is another Volkswagen Golf. Don't worry, this video will not be only Volkswagen Golfs. So, yeah, this is the newer Golf R. And, well, yeah, it looks pretty insane. So yeah, it looks pretty insane. I love the front of this car. Like, these grills look so aggressive. That's so cool. Yeah, the back is pretty basic, although you have these 2 exhaust pipes. Those look pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, here is the startup sound. Pretty basic. So yeah, that's a pretty basic startup. So let's take this thing for a drive. Whoa, this thing is so fast. Okay, it's 100. There's 120 already. There's 140 and 155. So this car goes 155, which isn't as fast as the other cars, but where this car completely destroys the other cars is, well, just watch. So here is a 0 to 60 test. Here we go. So this goes from 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. So that is supercar territory right there. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, the other cars are in supercar territory too. You know what, this is getting more into hypercar territory, like 2.8 seconds, that is crazy. So here's a 0 to 100 test. So this goes from 0 to 100 in 6 seconds flat. So the performance on this car is incredible. So now for the handling. So, well, this thing has just a ton of grip, and the steering is perfectly balanced. So just watch this. You can go to any corner pretty much. Look at that. It does slide a bit, which is cool. But yeah, tons of grip. So yeah, this car might look like a good car for RPs, and if you drive it responsibly, it is. But this thing gets up to speed so fast. So like, you'll be on the highway, you'll want to change lanes, accelerate to pass someone, and boom, look, you'll be at almost 100 before you know it. Yeah, this car is just so fast. I would honestly say that this car is one of the funnest cars in Greenville. Like, it is just so much fun to drive, to be honest. So the next car on my list, and coming in at $26,000, is the 2006 BMW M5. So yeah, this car is dirt cheap. It's $26,000, and this thing is a supercar sedan pretty much. So here's the startup sound. Ooh, that sounds good. Here are the revs. So, that's right, this car has a V10. Like, I can't believe it. A V10, and it costs just $26,000. So yeah, obviously we gotta take this thing for a drive. Whoa. Okay, this car is really fast. Okay, there's 140, it's 160, 170, 180, 182. So that's right, this car goes 182 miles an hour. Oh wow, this car is an absolute dream to drive. So here's a 0 to 60 test. So this goes from 0 to 60 in 3.16 seconds. So that doesn't make it the fastest car here in terms of acceleration, but wow, this car is by far the best sounding here. It revs all the way to, look at that, 8,000 RPM right there. Well, okay, the red line is 7,500, but you can take it to 8,500 if you want, if you're like stupid. Yeah, I probably shouldn't take it to the red line. So here's a 0 to 100 test. So this goes from 0 to 100 in 6.45 seconds, which is just incredible. See, this car is amazing. Like, it's a sedan, it's rear-wheel drive, it has a big V10. Wow, yeah, this car is just so fast and so much fun. So for the handling, this car is a lot of fun. It has a lot of grip. Yeah, this car is pretty well balanced. And I think you can drift it a bit if you turn off TCS. Like, you can slide it, I think. Okay, I'll try sliding it. So yeah, you can slide it a tiny bit, but it has a lot of grip. Yeah, it is kind of tricky to slide this car, which is kind of a good thing. Yeah, so this was the BMW M5. So the last car on the list, and coming in at $30,000, is the 2002 Chevrolet Corvette Z06. So, yeah, this is an incredibly fast car. It's a rocket ship, and it costs only $30,000. And yeah, this is a supercar pretty much. So here is the startup sound. That sounds pretty good. Here are the revs. Okay, that sounds amazing. Oh wow, this car is so fast. Here we go, there's 120. There's 160. There's 180. Okay, we are going 190 right now. Okay, so yeah, this is Supercar performance right here for 30 grand. Look at that. This car is just so fast. Brakes are good. So, here's a 0 to 60 test. So this goes from 0 to 60 in 3.17 seconds. So that is, yeah, that's Supercar performance right there. So here's a 0 to 100 test. So this goes from 0 to 100 in 6.95 seconds. So that is just crazy. So yeah, 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds and onto a top speed of 190. Look at that, just 160, 180. Look at that, 189, 190. See how good the brakes are. Wow, brakes are amazing. So the handling on this car is actually really good. So, yeah, I love the balance. Yeah, balance is great. Lots of grip. Wow, okay, that's a lot of fun. So I think you can slide this car. Oh yeah. Weirdly, it has a lot of grip. But I think you can slide it a bit, so let's just try this here. Okay, wow, this car has a lot of grip. Yeah, actually, you know what? It's really hard to slide this car, so that's kind of a good thing. Weirdly, this car has a lot of grip. So, yeah, these were 5 cars that cost $30,000 or less that have supercar performance, either in terms of top speed or acceleration, or even handling. So yeah, the total bill for all of these cars was just 131 grand, so that is way less than a supercar. So you can own all 5 of these for less than a supercar. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to join my GVRP Discord, and I'll see you in the next video.